Hey Chad, welcome in. It's me, Pigeonwishes, your resident pigeon fae from the UK. And today is D&D Monday. I thought we'd start like 5 minutes early, just so that I can get settled in a little bit. Before we have to... Oh, doesn't matter, apparently we're joining now.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. I'm doing good. Hi. Bunny specific time. It's like Central Standard Time, but 5 minutes early. That's okay. You did the doo-doo noise and I started fucking humming Coconut Mall. We just live in brain rot times, even before brain rot existed. I can't help it if I have chronic, quote, things disorder. Okay, my Fugi is the correct feeling. What is the new brain rot journey? Tell me your brain rot.
What is this out? I actually can't remember what it was.
I don't even know. Pick this up. It's like a crack sound that's like I don't even know. It's just stuck in my head. In my head.
That's better than me. I've got the Rabbids, blah. That's been blah. Because I watched a Rabbids and Infection AU compilation.
Are they ever gonna
This is the levels of brain rot I'm... They had a... Yeah, they had like a game where they went into a museum and then you had to travel through time and stuff not long ago. Yeah. And in the Mario Rabbids series. Let me find this game. Oh, it's literally called Rabbids Travel in Time. Why was I expecting something else? No, it's a Rabbids exclusive, but Mario Rabbids is a separate. There's like 5 Mario Rabbids games now, aren't there? It got really popular. People just really fucking want the Rabbids, apparently. They crave the Rabbids but reject minions. Oh yes, no, minions are the soulless clone. It's got jaundice. We have to put it down. Yeah. We are large. We are taking over.
And there we go. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode
of the Dragon Age, this Dungeons and Dragons Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Sorry, I'm joined once again by our quartet. Actually, I'm gonna have to bring Sandra back into the map because she was last time she was cleaning up the bar and everything while everyone went out on a bit of an adventure to go and try and find another missing persons, because you guys are the foremost experts on doing that with Floon. Only this time it was for a small child. You went to the small little village just a mile outside of Waterdeep to try and find him, and unfortunately for you, it seems things are not quite as simple as they first appeared, as it's quite possible that the child that you're looking for is not in fact the birth child, the actual child, but rather a fey replacement that the mother of the real child traded over because she did not like that the poor boy was born with a brittle bone. And you've kind of just been sitting with the moral quandary of what to do about that, but decided you'll handle it when the time for it comes. If nothing else, you're going to find whatever this creature is inside what is known as the Sunless Citadel, a sunken-in old fortress that used to be here before Waterdeep, that now seems to be inhabited by both kobolds and goblins. You've allied yourselves tentatively with at least one of the kobolds named Meepo, who is agreeing to help you so long as you help get the kobold's pet dragon back. So, you guys are currently at just the forefront. You've just passed no man's land between the goblins and the kobolds, and are trying to see whether or not you want to go forward anymore.
I think we do want to go forward, right?
Yeah, well, we need to go forward.
Yeah.
We can.
Yeah, because that's where the kid is. We gotta find the kid.
That's where the kid is, and Meepo's dragon.
Yeah, and Meepo's dragon.
Which we need to learn if that's dead or alive, so that Ina knows if she can kidnap Meepo or not.
Look, he can also just come with us if he wants to. I mean, he might want to.
If his dragon's dead, he probably will want to.
Yeah, exactly.
I assure you that I am ride or die through all of this.
Ride or die, we love him! Great.
Scientifically formulated little guy for Junie's brain.
Prepared survivalist with no sense of survival. Alright. Well, through the first door you got in here, hang on, let me find, there it is, reveal. You find a hallway that leads into a number of different other areas. Hang on, let's see, whoop. It's a number of far-off different areas, though it gets further, and as it gets further and further down, it becomes dimmer and dimmer, hard to see from the, what tentative lights you can get from the doorway you're already in.
How many doors are there?
From the ones you can see, there is 1, 2, 3 on this side, and 3 on this side of the hallway.
It's too much for everyone to split up again.
Might be a bad idea. There might be a dragon or like a goblin hiding behind one.
I feel like we could take a goblin at this point, individually. I think we should probably start with the doors closest to us and work our way down. Because I feel like the kobolds are more likely to have cleared the closer doors.
Am I here with them, I assume, now?
Yeah, sorry, I pointed, you are right over here, just, I guess, coming up from the back. Just, if you want, you can just run up to everyone like, hey guys, hey, I'm here now.
Okay, I just didn't want to do anything without knowing exactly.
No, you're good to just hop right in and join the group.
Okay, then yeah, I'll come running up, just like, I'm so sorry. I'm here. I finally found you guys. What are we doing?
Oh my god, we
Trying to find... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh my fucking god, we forgot to tell the center where we were going.
Oh no.
It kind of took a while to find you guys. It's okay, don't worry. I'm here.
New party rule. We tell whoever stays behind where we're going. Every time.
Can we, like,
Yeah,
leave a little note for the others?
That would help. I've been running quite a bit. I had to ask a lot of people if they'd seen you guys, because you know we're sort of an odd group. So thankfully, some people were able to point me in the right direction. What are we doing?
Ian has found...
Find...
Oh no, carry on.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, Ginny, you go, because I've been...
We're trying to find, this kobold. Also, this is Meepo, by the way. And she kind of points at Meepo
hello,
that is,
Meepo.
like, still around her shoulders. This is Meepo. We're trying to help him find his missing dragon that he's a dragon keeper for the kobolds that live here.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty dang cool. A bunch of goblins stole his dragon. Believe it or not, crazy.
How do you all find these type of people?
You mean little guys?
Also, apparently
Ina has a knack for finding little men.
You really do.
I'm really good at finding
Like,
little guys.
I don't think I've ever seen this happen so much in my entire life.
I mean, yeah, they're just kind of like there. It's so weird. And we also had to come here because this is where the kid was. They said that the kid that we're looking for was down here, or ran into the ruins here.
Okay. I'll get the story about that from you guys later then. But let's go search for a kid and a dragon, I guess.
Well, fair warning, the kid isn't... Well, the kid that we're searching for at the moment, that might lead us to the other kid, isn't currently elf. Like, they've been fae touched.
Oh.
So if
That
we
could mean a
do
lot of
see
different
them, do not attack them. Be very careful with what you attack down here. Do you know what a mayrick is?
Oh, I have no idea.
Humanoid horse skull. It's the best way to describe it. Humanoid, but has a horse skull instead of a head. That's who we're looking for at a minute. They are a child. They may be as big as an adult, but they are a child.
Okay.
There's also another kid that is a changeling, we think.
Oh, so there's two. children.
Same child, not same child. Child was replaced.
Hard for me to keep track if I'm being completely honest with all of you.
There's too many people.
There's 2 children, they're both named Arthur. We've decided original boy, who is the Merry Lude, is called Arthur. Changeling boy is called Artie.
Okay.
And also my dragon.
And also the dragon. We are not forgetting the dragon.
Does your dragon have a name?
Let me check through my brain real quick to find Carix. Yes, our dragon is named Carix. He is gonna lift up his little leash and collar. It should be noted that the collar, while it is certainly big, like it's large enough to fit around his waist and not be like taut or anything, it is very small for what, or too small for what you would consider to be like a dragon's neck. So this is either a remarkably small dragon, a baby dragon, or for some reason he's trying to like keep a leash around a dragon's ankle.
It's another little guy. A secondary little guy.
But yeah, just the main points we wanted to bring up. Bullet point. Think back in school, bullet points. 2 children. Neither of them human currently. Human-ish currently.
Okay.
If we see the one that's got a horse skull, don't attack. Talk to them in riddles, or like with rhyming. That stops them from attacking you.
Oh, I am awful at rhyming. That is a horrible idea for me. I will just stay quiet.
Terrible at it as well.
Okay, well, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I am god awful at it. So, yeah. Huh.
It's not mandatory, but it's just like it will stop them attacking us.
Oh, okay.
If they're scared or something, or if for some reason they start attacking us, they are still a child. We do like to avoid harm wherever we can.
No, I do not want to hurt a child. So, okay. All right. I think I got it.
The other,
yeah. Half elf.
Yeah, they're half elves.
Yeah.
They are the same boy. It's weird. Changelings are like a weird, fucked up situation.
I have a very basic idea about them.
So far, what you need the down low on this town is we hate everyone, apart from the old lady who lives in the woods.
Yeah, they're all like really like magic racist, I guess would be the word.
Oh wow, so they would hate me a lot. Okay.
Well, no, they thought that they didn't even realize that Rhi was Fae. So I think that they were really, really dumb. Like supremely dumb.
Yeah, I was staring at this lady, fully goat horns, goat ears, goat eyes. Just no, and then she says the most racist fucking thing I've heard in my life, directly to my face.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we dragged Rhi off so she didn't, like, ram one of them.
It was touch and go.
That's probably a good idea. Okay. Okay, so we don't like the town.
No.
Boy, am I happy that I'm done here once I get my dragon back. I don't think I want to deal with whatever horrible people you all have to deal with, clearly, or sent here for.
No. Yeah, we're happy you don't have to interact with them either, Meepo.
Yeah. And don't worry, if we come across them, you don't have to deal with them. You could just, you know, be quiet and not talk to them.
Not to upset you. Not to upset you, but I fully intend to stay here in my home once we get our dragon back. You seem like wonderful people, but I feel a lot safer underneath the ground, especially because you're saying that there are very horrible people who live nearby above the ground. So I'm gonna stay nice and safe here.
Yeah, you know what? That's very fair.
That's incredibly fair. Alright, so plan of action then. What do we want to do? I think we've caught you up as much as I know we have.
Yeah. I got the general basics of it, so I think we should probably get going before, you know, it gets too long.
Yeah.
So, you guys know more?
Silas's mic was being weird. Just wanted to tell you guys.
Do we want to try to wait for him? He might be restarting.
Silas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I'm willing to hold off real quick. Yeah, his mic's being okay. Yeah. We can hold off until he can pop back in.
Sounds good.
Luckily, that was just the recap.
Yeah.
Recap for her. Because I did read all the recap you guys typed, I promise. I'll just, in character.
Yeah, it's good
I
to...
mean, you could also...
Obviously.
You could also at least check, like, if you wanted to, you were looking to open up some of the doors, you could also do that, like, and we'll wait for Silas by just prepping for who's going to open what, if they feel like it.
No, it's not a bad idea. Just decide what we're going to each do.
Yeah. Okay, fine by me.
So, did we want to... Because we can only see so many of the doors. I'm assuming there's probably more that we have that I can't see from the looks of it. So do we want to start on these two closest to us and then sort of work our way further down?
It's fine by me.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Roll20 is not opening for me. Oh my god, why?
Oh no.
No.
I realized that's what I was forgetting.
There's always something. There's always something.
Right?
Mine's usually mix it up. Chat, we're fully expecting... Oh.
I could at this door here if you prefer. Like, I'm brave. I can open up the door here.
Guys, we can't let Meepo die.
No.
Do you not want me to open the door?
I think that is the door I was thinking of opening.
I can respect you opening the door and open up this one instead.
Ina, go with Meepo.
Okay, I'll go with Meepo. I'll go with Meepo. Make sure that he's okay.
Just because I'm not entirely sure.
I'm okay. I'm a...
There's like goblins and stuff. What if you open up the door and there's a bunch of goblins?
I've lived with the goblins longer than the rest of you. I assure you. I can handle myself. I may not have my dragon with me, but I'm not a weenie.
You know what? That's fair. Okay, you can open it up, buddy.
Oh, Silas, you're back. We can hear you.
Yep. A bit.
Cool.
Nice.
Basically, all everyone's been doing is trying to decide which doors they want to open. So,
Is it
Ree's gonna
behind
open
door
this.
number 2?
Yep, Ree's opening door number 1. Meepo's opening door number 2. And Ina, are you gonna try and help him, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, she'll try to help him. Why not?
Okay, you're so okay.
He says he can handle it, but she doesn't. She wants to make sure he's safe, so it's okay.
Ina
Fair
would
enough.
cry if Meepo died.
Yeah.
All
For
right.
at least minimum a minute, and then she'd probably get over it. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, Gradak and Sandra, do either of you want to open any doors? Do you want to help anyone who's opening any of these doors, or what's up?
I will follow someone.
Let's see.
Okay.
I'm trying to pull up the waterdeep thing. Thank you, Ash.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Roll20 is having issues today.
Yeah, it's
It
weird.
really is.
But we see Gradak has now joined us, and he can see the map. Or in a few seconds, he'll be able to see the map.
Been so long. So this passageway is just doors?
Yeah, it's basically so. There's 2 doors here. So Rhi and Lysandra are at one door. Meepo and Ina are at another door, and then there's 6 more doors down this more narrow stretch of hallway. 3 on this side, 3 on this side.
I'll choose, I guess, one of the doors up there.
Okay. We'll start then with Lysandra and Rhi. Rhi, do you want to open up the door?
Can I listen at the door first, just to check
Sure,
for
you
anything?
can. Yeah, give me a perception roll. So listen up against the door.
9 plus. Give me a sec. Perception. Plus 2, so 11.
11. You don't really hear anything. It just kind of sounds hollow and empty.
Okay, I'm happy to just open the door then.
Alrighty, please roll a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh.
Well, Rhi, you're like,
No.
Rhi, you just grab the door handle and like, all right, let's see. You force the door open. Immediately, 2 skeletal hands grab onto your wrists and then pull you inwards. 2 more grab your legs. 2 more grab your other arms. You are currently being yanked upon by 5 different humanoid skeletons that all seem to be magically enchanted and are trying to basically pull your limbs off. You are going to take 5 points of melee damage.
Okay.
And you are immobile.
Well, fuck.
Lysandra, you see this? You just see these skeletons all moaning and like
Oh my
pulling
God.
on Rhi. Yeah, we're gonna treat this as soft combat. So Rhi, you do not get a turn this time. Lysandra, you will get a turn this time. And
Okay.
Anyone who wants to join in is going to have to wait until after Lysandra and Rhi's next turns. So, Lysandra, what do you wish to do? It's soft combat, so you don't like. There's not individual entities to be fighting. You're fighting all of the bone skeletons at once, basically, as one entity.
Okay, I would like to. Oh gosh, my computer's being really stupid. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get things to like open up like it's supposed to.
No worries.
You're good.
I want to take a swing at it.
Alright.
With. Why am I not finding it? Oh my god, I am losing my mind over here. I'm sorry, my computer is being really, really slow right now.
That's understandable. It seems like everyone's. While this is happening, Ina, you would have heard Rhi like scream and get pulled inside. Would you react in any ways, or would you just focus more on being Meepo?
Yeah, Ina's
Okay.
gonna run to help.
Okay, we'll wait until after Lysandra's next turn. But Meepo is not going to help. He's going to stay at this door and open it.
Rip Meepo. Oh my god, he disappeared into the void.
Rip
I'm
Meepo.
sorry, I really am trying to.
Current
think.
year
It's just being
to
super-
current year.
No, no, it's okay. Don't worry about it, Irina. Scuff is the standard.
Honestly, we've been
Yeah,
very
that's
lucky with the D&D stream so far with the lack of scuff we've had.
Yep.
That is very true. We haven't really had too much.
Yeah, it was bound to happen eventually. It's been going too good.
We've had it too good for too long.
It doesn't have to happen all at once. Like, come on. I just brought up the page.
Gradak, what about you? Would you still focus on your doors, or would you want to next round help Irina and Rhi?
I'll probably come over and help because it seems like they kind of jumped Rhi.
Okay.
Okay. I got my thing up. I'm so sorry.
All right, no worries. Okay, so you said you're attacking the entity.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack with my hammer.
All right.
Let's roll.
Roll in. Roll in. Ooh,
Hey!
not bad.
Nice.
It's a good roll. +6, so, you know.
Okay, so yeah, no, you will. Yeah, no, you will hit. So roll your
Okay.
damage.
1d4. 1d4 plus 4. So 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 damage towards the nearest one.
What type is it? Bludgeoning, because it's a hammer.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so the one right to your immediate left, you crack its skull completely in half and kind of dust it a bit, so it is no longer grappling and grasping. All right, since you are still being held, you can either make a dexterity saving throw or a strength saving throw to try and get out.
Dex. Neither is great.
Okay.
13 plus 1, so 14.
14. Okay, you're trying your best to kind of like wiggle out, but there's too many of them that are got you good. They are going to continue to pull on you. This time, only do 2 points of damage.
Okay.
All right, and okay, Ina and Gradak, you both can now have turns as well against the skeletal creatures.
Let's.
And Irina, you also can continue to attack them if you wish.
What do we need to roll an initiative or?
Well, no, this is soft combat, so I'm only doing. Since there's only one, it's not even really like a creature. It's basically just an effect that's being hit on Rhi constantly. So it's basically just going to go Lysandra, Ina, Gradak, then Rhi / the entity. Because that was the order in which you all got involved.
Cool. Can Ina hit the one closest to her really hard with her loot? Or obviously the strength roll decides that, but...
Yeah, well, yes, you can, but Lysandra would actually be going first.
Oh, okay.
Because this is the first time you and Gradak would be getting involved in
Oh,
combat.
right.
Yes.
And Meepo's
Okay, alright.
somewhere.
Yeah,
He's
Meepo
dead.
went. Sorry. Yeah, Meepo went somewhere else.
I'm gonna
I like how we
swing
decide
again
something is
towards
dead
the-
as soon as it's out of our field of view.
Yeah,
Maybe
Out of
return to
sight.
home planet.
out of sight, out of life.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
You may
What?
roll damage.
Yes. Oh,
Ooh.
nope.
Yeah. Okay. You
That's a
swing your
no.
hand. You swing your hammer, and you somehow manage to get it caught in the rib cage of like one of the adjacent skeletons. So it's kind of like it's not even
Well,
really
that's
focusing.
embarrassing.
It's still pulling on Rhi as hard as it can. All right, Ina, it's now your turn.
Yeah, can she attack the one that's closest to her?
Yeah. You can swing your
Cool.
loot at this one here.
17.
17 bludgeoning damage. Roll damage.
That's a 4.
4. Okay. Is it plus anything?
No.
Remember you. I thought with a weapon attack, when you get because you're a barbarian, don't you
Wait,
get
is there
your strength?
plus?
Pretty sure, like right, Pigeon. It's the strength modifier with melee weapons. Barbarians get the strength modifier in addition to the damage.
I think
I
so.
thought they
I'm
did.
looking it up again. Just
Oh,
in
really?
Sure
Then
they
it would
do.
be an 8.
Yes, we've recently been learning that Junie has been just doing the pure die rolls.
Oh no.
Okay. I have a hard time with numbers and also information.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It explains why she died like 3 times in one combat just by being the designated tank
existed.
of the group.
She has a hard time existing, okay?
Yeah, so yeah, I'm pretty sure it would be a
Yeah,
plus
looking
4,
at
right?
this, yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
plus
so
4. Okay,
great.
so that's 8 damage. So yes, you also then dust this one particular skeleton with 1 bludgeoning hit. All right, Gradak, it's now your turn.
All right. Let's see. I guess I'll go help Ina with the one down there.
She dusted that one, so it would actually be this one here on the side.
Yeah. Let's see.
All right.
Roll for hit. Oh,
Whoa,
God.
damn, nice. All right.
Gradak with the exploding things.
What are you using?
Right?
I guess my mace, so that's one.
Yeah, no, that's so so you're gonna roll your damage and then you will double it.
All right.
Oh,
1d6
love it.
plus 1.
So
5,
so
10.
So since you got a critical success on that too, not only did you dust the one you were aiming for, but you also grabbed Rhi by like the collar and pulled her away, pulling off the arms, rather one arm from each of the remaining skeleton creatures. So Rhi, you have been
Nice.
freed from the
Yeet.
grasp of these other creatures. I'm going to
Have
need.
it.
I'm gonna need, but I am gonna need Rhi and Lysandra to give a dex save to make sure that they don't grab you again.
10 plus 1, 11.
Yeah, 11,
12.
12. Okay, Rhi, you are grabbed by the other one's like still existing hand and pulled back up. You're not immobile, but you are basically prone. You're being held in place. Lysandra, same to you. You're being, you cannot move, but you are not being like yanked asunder, drawn and quartered
Okay.
rather. Okay, Rhi, it's now your turn. You're top of the round.
Okay. Having a think. I think it's best for me just to, like, ram, so let's assume I just backwards headbutt the one holding me if I can.
Okay. Roll to attack that.
Does it hit? No, it doesn't hit.
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
Okay, so you try and ram, but the creature actually lets go of your arm or whatever it was originally grabbing you, and then just grabs you by the horn and kind of like twists your neck all around and disorients you.
I'm being goat herded.
Go to her.
Oh my god.
Lysandra. Lysandra, it is now your turn.
So what am I able to do while I'm restrained? Like, can I try to hit
You-
it,
you
or,
can-
or do
oh,
I
yeah,
need
you-
to just try to get away?
No, you can still hit it. You can't move at all, is the thing. Like, you can't step away from this thing, and it will be able to attack you again at the top of the round. But you can hit it, no problem. You have a free arm.
Okay. All right. I'm definitely gonna try to hit it again. God
my
bless
goodness.
it. What did you do?
Okay,
It's
similar,
infectious.
Oh no.
similar
It's
to Rhi,
infectious.
as you reel back your hand to grab it, the creature lets go of the arm it has you grabbed by and just grabs you by the neck and starts like choking you, so you don't have the energy because you miss your swing because it's actually injuring you now. All right, Ina, it's your turn. Your
Okay.
companions are being flung around like ragdolls, basically.
She's gonna try to hit the one that's messing with Rhi.
All right. 5.
God. Plus 4, I think.
4. So
that
yeah,
would
so
be
9. Yeah, you tried to, but you accidentally ding your loot against Rhi's other horn, so it disorients her and does not hit the bone creature.
Oh no!
All right, Gradak's now your turn.
Guess I'll jump in and help Rhi real quick, cause
You actually can't, unfortunately. Your movement doesn't allow it. Ina's in the way, and this skeleton creature here is stopping you from getting within range of the one attacking Rhi specifically. But you can get to the one that's attacking Lysandra.
all right. I could do that, and then. All right, let's help
Definitely didn't see
Lysandra
us
out.
dying to skeletons.
I mean, it is a possibility.
There's always a possibility of a skeleton attack. At all times.
Alright, I'm gonna help Lysandra out, so let's... Alright, 17 plus 3 for the
that'd be a
mace,
20.
that's... Yep.
Okay, yeah, that'll hit. Roll damage.
Alright. So, 1d6 plus 1, 3 damage.
3. You're able to crack its ribs, and you're able to crack off its free arm. It still has an arm around Lysandra, but it is very clearly damaged. So, top of the round, the creature kind of like is yanking, and you can feel it's literally trying to kind of spin your neck to crack your neck, kind of, and kill you that way. It's only going to do 2 points of force damage, though. Lysandra, you are currently, it's trying to choke you since it has it around your neck, and it's going to only do 1 point of damage. All right, Rhi, top of the round, you're free to try something.
Backwards headbutt again.
All right, here's hoping.
The trouble with all my spells being AoE attacks is that I can't do fuck all while everyone else is in the room.
You'll hurt them.
I'll kill them. Right, so that's
no.
a 2.
Oh no.
My spells
try
are
and
super
wrangle it.
powerful, but like I can't use them while everyone else is here or you'll all die.
Okay, unfortunately, you don't get to like pull your neck back with any amount of force because the creature just keeps pulling it forward. So,
Oh my gosh.
I think Lysandra, your turn. You're currently suffocating.
E.
Oh god. I'm just gonna strike it with my hammer as best as I can because that's about all I really can do.
Yeah, level 2. That's about all you can do at level 2. Oh no!
You've
You
got
try-
to shoot
Oh my.
me!
Oh, no.
As you like try and raise your hammer, the skeleton actually like digs in harder and actually kind of gets into the meat of your neck a bit more. You drop the hammer in pain, and you're basically desperately just trying to get the thing to unclench.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Jesus.
What is this luck? What is this?
Ina, you guys are just gonna get killed by dead things. All right, Ina, it's your turn.
Yeah, hitting the one that's got Rhi.
Okay.
God, please, 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 please.
Oh, that's a
Alright.
good one.
Oh my god, that's
Alright.
that's a funny.
Yeah, roll damage. Roll
Oh my
damage.
god. Oh, that's a.
Oh,
Oh no.
5. All right,
yeah.
you knock its head clean off, and you manage to get the thing to dust up. All right, Rhi, you
Oh,
are no
God.
longer being held down.
Oh my god, are you okay?
I'm
Yeah, it's actually Gradak's turn because this other one is still killing Lysandra in the middle of it.
Yeah. Alright, time to help Lysandra. Jesus.
Yeah.
Alright, this time let's try and kill this thing. Uh-oh.
Oh, nope.
Oh my god.
Studios.
All right.
Fine.
Yeah, that's not gonna be able to hit. Top around Lysandra, it's gonna continue like just suffocating you. It's going to do
Okay.
3 points of melee damage.
Jeez. Okay.
Rhi, it is now your turn.
Okay. So best thing to do here for Rhi. I will try one more time to headbutt.
Okay.
One more
Try
try.
your hardest.
One more try to headbutt.
Try on your heart.
It'll work eventually.
That's an 8.
It's an 8. Yeah, no, you try and headbutt, but the creature just all you do is get one of your horns caught in its ribcage, but once again, it's like kind of caught you in place, and it hasn't done enough damage to disbar it.
If you think about it, skeletons are Rhi's greatest weakness. There's so many things to catch her horns on.
Ina, it's now your turn.
Yeah, can she hit the other skeleton?
You can get to this very back corner right here and try and hit the skeleton.
Cool. That is a 13?
13.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll hit. That'll hit. You're gonna have to roll damage, but that'll hit. 10.
It's a 14, I think.
Yeah, no,
Jeez.
you grab your loot and just bash it through the thing. The
Ina
creature
doing all the
falls
damage
apart,
today.
Falls apart to a pile of bones. Lysandra, you are now let go. You can breathe again and pick up your hammer. Rhi, you also are completely saved from your entrapment inside the skeleton's ribcage.
Oh my god. Are you guys okay?
I can't believe I almost died to a skeleton.
Necromancy. Said in the tone of voice of
Oh
Dinkelberg.
my god.
Necromancy.
Necromancy. God.
Necromancy.
Oh, that was
Were
really
you
good.
just shaking her fist at the sky?
Necromancy. Dead things should stay fucking dead. That's the point of being dead.
Yes, yes, yes.
Do you guys need any healing?
I'm fine.
I'm not.
I'm fine for now.
I'm on 8 health.
Oh yeah, no, you definitely need something.
8 out of
Okay.
17.
Let me heal you then. I've got cure wounds. So that's 2d8 plus 3. Oh, that's enough.
Definitely enough.
So it would be 9 plus 3, so 12? 12.
Oh, nice. So, doing math in my head. 8 plus 12 is 1, 2. Yeah, I'm fully healed. We'll just say I'm fully
There
healed.
we go.
There you go.
Alright.
Well,
Should we go?
they didn't fucking tell us about skeletons.
Yeah, that was a fun start.
Where's Meeple?
Oh, he walked off.
Ina, you never leave your child alone in a dungeon.
He was, look, you were being hurt. I didn't want to leave y'all. I don't know him that much.
What?
I don't know him that well. He can walk
Generally,
off on his own.
I half expected you to just drag him regardless.
I don't think he would have let me, honestly. He kind of, like, saw a door and ran for it.
We should 100% run for Meeple.
Yeah, we should probably go chase him down.
You go
Yeah.
to the next. You go to the next room where the door was, and you find Meepo sitting in a corner munching on an apple. Just as you guys walk in. Oh, hello. I think I found their supply room. I think I found their supply room.
Oh, Naz, hey!
Good for you,
Were you
Meeple.
in
Good
there,
for
Sam?
you.
Yeah, good for you, buddy. Good for you.
Just
I'm
gotta
really
get the
glad
bad
that there
door,
wasn't-
didn't we?
Yeah, I'm really glad there wasn't something dangerous in here.
I think I also found a small passage somewhere. I could hear skittling through that little loose floorboard over there.
Nice, nice. Like, human, or not human size, but like big enough for someone to go through, or just like, you know.
Big enough for
Just a
Meepo
tiny-
or big enough for Gradak?
Big enough for
Yeah.
big enough for me for certain. Gradak, do you wanna see? Do you wanna try?
I mean, might as well. If it won't fit me, it won't fit Ina anyways, so.
This is true.
Okay, so the whole, like the area, it's not just one. It's more like a couple of the floorboards are, but yes, it is a bit of a tight squeeze for a Goliath of your size, Gradak. So you can go through, but you're gonna need to give a dexterity save to not get stuck and need someone to like shove you through or help you, kind of slide through.
Okay, so my saving throw for Dex is a +2. Well, that's gonna.
Gradak immediately stuck at home.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Gradak, you kind of like push yourself through, get your shoulders right through, and then oops, kind of get a little bit smaller just past where your shoulders were, so you end up getting stuck on this side, kind of plugging up the hole.
Well, that didn't work.
Well,
Yep.
Do
My
we
ass
want
just
to?
hanging there.
Do we want to
That
pull him
was-
back out or push him back through?
Pull him out, I say, because you know.
Yeah,
we
but
should
from
probably
there.
pull him out.
if he gets stuck, that means it probably only gets thinner. And it's probably not a good idea to push him more in.
Yeah. That sounds like a
Well,
bad scenario waiting to happen.
Well,
wants to-
Meepo said he heard skittering,
Yeah.
so I'm not loving this to begin with.
Do I
who
see
wants-
what's on the other side or no?
You can give a perception roll from where you are to see if you can like see through.
Let's see. Plus perception. That's a +3. Oh, I see nothing.
Yeah, no.
You are
unfortunately,
blind.
Unfortunately, getting stuck and like you try and get let loose. Unfortunately, you release a whole bunch of dirt from like some of the protective beams just above, so it falls right into your eyes. You're completely blind. And you're I can't see anything.
Ah,
oh my god,
oh,
this is.
How
Okay,
do we
let-
want to
let's
do
pull him
this?
out.
Yeah, do we all want to like
Yeah.
grab like one side and try to pull?
Yeah.
Yeah, you will just. Yep. Grab a area.
Yeah, no, it doesn't take that much. It's not that hard to yank him out.
ah.
Can we check this room? Because the room that we're currently in, that Meepo said is a storage room, there might be something useful
Oh, yeah.
here.
Yeah, you can check around in storage room. You want to give a quick perception roll to see if there's anything of interest?
Yeah, let's do a perception. Fucking hell. 3 plus 2, 5.
2-5. It's like, you look around and you notice, man, a lot of the food in here looks like it was either already picked at or is getting kind of a little bit old. Like, you can kind of smell. It's getting a little bit like stale or even a little rotten. So you're just kind of like, oh wait, this. I think Meepo literally just ate some of the last fresh food that was in here when he was snacking on that apple. You're actually really annoyed at Meepo right now because while you were nearly dying, he just flat out ate some of the thing, didn't offer you any of it.
Friendship ended with Meepo.
Yeah, guys,
Oh,
I
no.
think guys, I think he's no longer a little guy. He's no longer our little guy.
No, I can't be mad at Meepo. Junie drew him too cute, and now I can't be mad at him physically.
He's just too cute. He's a little guy. Yeah, we can't be too mad at him.
Okay, so I guess our only
Well-
option is to go through one of the other rooms that you guys were looking at.
That,
Yeah.
or do we, one of us who's not a Goliath, want to look and see what's in the thing?
Would you like me to go in and then report back?
Yes, if
I
you
don't see
mind.
why not.
Yeah.
He heard skittering.
Yeah, you heard noises. What if there's a bunch of like more skeletons?
Or spiders.
Have you know, I'm a well-trained dragon tamer. There's nothing in these halls that could scare me. Especially given that our dragon is somewhere deeper down in there. I'm sure perhaps if I come into danger and I call out for help, perhaps my dragon will answer, eh?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, we'll do that, but Rhee's gonna get prepared to run through if she hears anything out of Meepo.
Meepo's gonna scurry down beneath the floorboards. Are you gonna wait for him to come back, or are you going to try looking through various the doors while he's gone?
Rhee will stay here because Rhee's prepared to, like, if he shouts or, like, is in danger, Rhee's small enough that she will be able to get through, probably.
I can go with and check the other rooms.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have
Yeah.
a preference? Do you three have any sort of preference on which rooms you want to try?
I
No.
don't, but I feel like we should all stick together.
Oh yeah, definitely. After that fiasco, definitely.
All right.
I'll just
which
go ahead and
door
open the
do-
next door.
The very next one? On the left or the right
Yep.
side?
Left.
Alrighty. You open up the door on the left side, and clickety clackety, you're all about to get smackety. I need everyone to give me
Oh,
an
no.
initiative roll. I need everyone to give me initiative rolls.
Oh,
Open the
fuck!
door, and
It's
a
a rat!
giant rat suddenly squeaks and screeches at you, and you hear a bunch more rats down the hallway all start screeching very loudly.
Oh,
Giant rats are now attacking the three of you.
God.
Why?
Oh,
You-
that's a nat 1.
Oh, poor
Plus
Gradak.
4.
You're going to get killed by
At least
rats.
it's
But Rhi, you're good. You are not involved unless you want to get involved.
I'm still looking out for Meepo.
All right. Okay, Amina.
The dice gods are
let's see, what's
really
my
mad at
initiative
us this
bonus? I
time.
forgot.
You need to find the giant rat that makes all of the rules.
So I rolled a 23 for initiative.
Right,
Nice.
Arena. That means you go first.
Okay. I'm gonna smack the first one with my hammer.
All right.
God bless it all. I give up. I'm done.
You take up your hammer and you try and swing upwards,
done.
but the rat decides to go down and instead clamps right on your ankle with his big rat teeth and holds off. You take 2 points of piercing damage, and
Christ.
you will have contracted a disease. I will roll after combat to see what disease you contract. Next up, at the very back here, a particularly splotchy an albino rat with splotchy green sort of spots kind of waddles very large from the very back
no.
over here and gives out a large screech of her own. All right. It'll only hit Ina. Ina, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, God.
We found the giant rat that makes all of the rules.
Oh, no, that's +2, so, 8.
8. All right. The rat has caused you to. You are currently diseased as well.
Oh, great.
You all
And
did
I
down
need
caught the
you-
plague.
You are going to take 2 points of poison damage and throw up because the
Oh,
rat has
great.
infected you.
Mmm,
Alright.
yummy plague.
Oh, Ina has rabies.
It's now your turn, Ina. You can do what you wish.
Oh, God. Can she smack the one that just tried to hit her, or that did that to her?
Yes, you can. You'd have to get up a little bit closer, but yes, you can attack her.
Oh, that's a 2.
Oh my
no.
god.
Oh, wait, that's 6, actually,
6?
but I don't think it matters.
Yeah, unfortunately, you try, but getting closer to the rat, right after it hit you with that poison stench, just kind of gets you, as you retch, unfortunately, and can't muster enough strength to swing really hard. Alright. Next up is going to be the other rat's turn, so, hang on.
Oh boy.
God.
Okay, the one that just bit on Lysandra is going to attack her again. Is going to do a bite. +4 to that.
No.
No. Arena does a 9 hit.
No.
Okay. Ina, you are going to... these 2 rats are going to simultaneously try and attack you. Okay. Does an 11 hit?
No.
Does a... Oh, that's another 11. Never mind. Okay. And then the mother rat is going to give a screech that the 2 rats up here gives them a little bit of a booster. Gradak, it's now your turn.
Oh my god.
Well, I wonder if it's possible to do something stupid.
Time to get stupid with it.
Being stupid may be our only hope at this point.
Like, I'm
Right.
wondering if I can get.
Being smart isn't working.
No, it's really not.
No.
it's possible for me to do something with my spell shield and have reuse her magic.
Yeah, I think at this point, if someone shouts me Ree's coming out to come help.
Oh, for sure yelling. For sure.
Okay, in that case, Ree, please give me your initiative roll. But yes, Gradak, what are you going to be doing?
Okay, first things first. Let's try and... I guess... help Lysandra out first, because this rat... we need to get rid of it first.
It's 5 plus 2, so 7. For my initiative.
So, I'll target the one near Lysandra. So, roll d20.
Oh, nice. All right. Yeah, roll your damage and then double it.
Alright, that is a d6 plus 2, or 1. 6 damage. Or no, 6.
So 6 total?
Yes.
All right. You come up, you kind of swing down on the creature, you give it a nice little crack on its back, kind of cause it to scurry around a little bit, but it is a pretty tough boy, so he's going to kind of hiss at you. All right, Lysandra, it's now your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna smack it again, seeing how it's the one in front of me.
Okay.
God bless. Okay, so plus, oh god, brain work. 17.
17, all right, roll damage.
And D4.
Ooh.
So 8.
8, all right, you kind of like grab your hammer and just bash it square on the head, making a big, nice little mess right all on the floor. The creature is, the rat has now died.
Oh, thank
Yay.
God.
Blotch on the floor. All right, back up with. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I just want to make sure any movement I have, I want to head towards Junie.
Okay. You can. It's a bit snug, but you would be able to, without using your whole movement, get right behind Junie.
Okay.
Yay.
All right. Next up is the mother rat, who is going to give another hiss to.
No!
Oh, no.
Ina, and she is going to bite down on her again. All right. Wait, would a 13 hit?
She is 13 AC, so no,
yeah.
I think?
Well, no. Meets
Oh,
it beats
yes.
it. So if it's a 13, oh wait, no. Yeah, no. So if it's a 13, it would not hit.
Okay, cool. So no, it doesn't hit.
All right. Yeah.
But the skinnier
It tries to get a nice chomp on you, but doesn't hit it. Okay. Let's see. Next up is Ina. It's your turn.
Cool. Can she try to hit the mother rat?
Yes, you can.
Cause God, it's math hard 19.
All right, Matt. Go right ahead. That will hit, I should say. Roll
Oh,
damage.
that's a 14.
Oh, 14 damage.
Yep.
All right. Let me see if
This thing needs to die. This thing just needs to die.
Yeah.
Right.
It needs to go down.
All right, you do manage to kind of like push it square on its stomach and cause it to wince over and cramp a little bit. It's still alive, but you've clearly injured it
Not for
heinously.
long. It's not. Not if
All
I
right.
have anything to say about it.
Is that your turn, I believe?
Yeah.
All right, Ree, it's now your turn.
Ree's going to shout, "Everyone back in the room now!" And then she's going to sort of move backwards to clear the doorway for people. I have a plan with this.
Okay.
And then I
Alright.
guess just hunker down while I wait for everyone else to run back into the room.
Okay. Well, all right. Everyone, you can take that advice if you so desire. Ina, the two other rats right next to you are both going to do some clawing attack on you. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
All right, you are going to take 4 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
All right, Gradak, it's now your turn.
Can I grab these two and run back?
If you'd like to give a strength roll to see how well you can like grab onto both of them, yeah. Just give me a pure strength roll. Don't worry about saves.
Yep. 17.
Nice.
17.
Nice.
Yeah, no, you can you can't like fire and carry them, but you can grab both of them by like their wrists and drag them along. And with a 17.
Sorry.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'll follow.
Yeah, no, you both can.
Really
Okay,
win.
so this will be the new positionals here. All right. So next up would be Arena.
I'm gonna hold my ground and wait until whatever he has planned. If something comes through the door that is not her, I want to smack it.
Okay. In that case, the mother rat is going to start like hobbling, very bloated down the hallway, but it's only going to be able to get this far. Junie, your turn. Do you want to just hunker down?
Yeah, I'm just staying in here with the others. I'm
All right,
going back
Rhi.
out there.
Rhi, it's your turn.
Rhi uses, Rhi gets close enough to try and do damage to all three of them, and then she uses Thunder Wave.
Okay, Thunder Wave. Does that do 15? Like a
A
radius
15
of
foot cube.
Yes.
Okay, so you.
I have to, yeah, and then I have just
Yeah,
like
okay,
2d8
have to go,
thunder
you'd have-
damage.
you'd go right. Yeah, you'd have to go right up against the mother rat here, but yes, you can use Thunder Wave on all three from this position.
I think this will kill them, hopefully, so yeah, I want to do that.
All right. Do they have? Is it that they have to do a save?
They have to do a Constitution saving throw. If they fail, they take 2d8s and are pushed 10 foot away.
You are very lucky that diseased rats have not the best constitution.
I was hoping for that.
Okay, so they have to beat your wisdom save, right? Because you're a warlock.
It's
Or no, your
charisma for
Your
warlock.
charisma.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the roll they have to beat again, real quick?
My charisma is 15.
Okay, and they all have -1 to their constitution.
Yeah, I knew this was probably going to be a good decision. That's why I told everyone to run.
All right, roll. Yeah, no, all three failed. Okay, roll the damage.
My 2d8s. Go, my 2d8s. 2 plus 7. And which is 9, and then they're all pushed 10 foot away from the direction that I flung it.
No, they're not. They all take thunder damage. 9 was literally the health pool for the healthiest of the rats, so...
I evaporate them.
Their body is all hit the back wall collectively, just bang, 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 and they all fall down dead.
They end up like the shadows in Nagasaki.
Yeah, they are all dead. You have combat complete. Da 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 da.
Guys, I killed the rats.
Oh, thank God.
Yay.
You can come out there. There's no more rats. Also, maybe shout for Meepo while you're in there.
Meepo, how are you doing in there?
You guys will never guess what I found in this hole.
At this point, I'm not sure I want to know.
There are goblins deeper in, but I think they're still asleep. Or at least they were, but then there was a very loud cracking noise and a bunch of dead rat sounds, and so they all woke up. So
Oh no.
they're awake and they seem to be prepared to guard the door from the other end. So
We can't win. Why? What is our luck today?
let me. I have a proposition. They don't know about this entrance here, or at least they don't know anyone's coming through here. So if we can wiggle through, we can get them by surprise. Or perhaps, if they'd be willing to talk, we could talk through the other door and see what they say. And even if we don't really get along, we can still, get them by surprise. I don't think they're like me. I will probably stay back because I don't think they're like me personally, as being a kobold and everything, but I trust in your abilities. You showed those rats what for. Before I forget, actually, before we get too far in, let me see what diseases Lysandra and Irina contracted real quick.
Oh god. Ina has rabies.
Let's see. Let's roll down the thing.
Let's roll on the diseases pool. Which funny diseases do you get today?
Okay,
Circle.
Lysandra, you have developed the sewer plague. Until the you suffer from 1 level of exhaustion and will only regain half the hit points from spending hit die or getting a healing spell put on you until you take a long rest. And when you take this long rest, you need to make an 11 Constitution saving throw, and you will either be healed or you will take another level of exhaustion. And repeat this until you're healed.
So I could potentially just roll up into enough exhaustion that I die.
Yes, you literally, if you have this disease for 6 days in a row and don't get seen by a healer or don't fight it off, you could just roll over dead one day. And let's see, Ina, you have developed. Let's see. Hang on, let's start it.
Give it to me straight, Doc.
Oh, Ina, you've contracted Black Tongue.
Oh, great.
Your charisma score goes down by 2. You have disadvantage on all intimidation and persuasion.
Oh,
and I think actually that would be everything that affects you personally.
Cool.
And similar to Irina, during a long rest, you will have to do a Constitution save and beat a 12. And if you do not, then you will continue to have this for every day until you successfully hit the Constitution, or until you see a healer.
Cool. Thanks. Really cool.
Is it possible for me to heal them, or is it just not right now?
For mechanical reasons, we're gonna say you can't do it right now. But if you do take them to your temple, because Lathander is a god of healing or a god of light and life. So if you were to take them to his temple, you could probably negotiate them to get healed for free, but only once you get back into Waterdeep.
Well, gotta do some praying.
This is definitely not how I pictured the day going.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what do we want to do then? Because our options are go through tunnel, kill all goblins, or try to persuade goblins to let us through.
Well, I'd say better to start with talking, then fighting. If it doesn't pan out well, it leads to fighting.
Fair enough, because we have the backup plan at least of the tunnel.
Try to talk.
Yeah. Let's see where it gets us at least.
Following the general idea, or the general passageway further down, you do find a door in this room, which is just an adjacent cell connected to this longer hallway. You find the door that, geographically would have to be where Meepo was talking about. Who wants to be the face and speak with the goblins?
Well, it should be me, because I've got the +6 persuasion.
Okay, how would you like to go about this?
How much do I think goblins care about a lost child?
Not so much.
Probably none. 0.
How much do you reckon we could... How much money do we collectively have?
Not very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go the route of trying to persuade them to let us through out of the kindness of their hearts, and if that doesn't work, I'm going to try and persuade them using money. So, I guess Rhi would, like, knock on the door, probably in some sort of, like, fucking tune, because that's the kind of person Rhi is.
You give like a yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
You don't hear anything after doing your little like shave and a haircut routine.
Well, it looks like there aren't any goblins who are looking for a payday then. I guess we'll just have to turn back and give the money to the kobolds instead.
No, you hear a kind of noise coming through the doorway.
Who out there?
We are adventurers looking for a lost child who we know has come down here recently. We were hoping to avoid a fight if we could.
You stinking friends of slimy lizards.
I wouldn't say friends when we weren't hired by them, so neutral. We have no strong feelings either way. Same as
How
you.
you get past them?
How did we get past them? Well, same as we would do here. We cut a deal. Nothing to do with you.
Friends. You friends with slimy lizards. Only friends make deal. Go away. You go away.
Okay. How do we want to get about this? It's a hard decision.
We could act like we kidnapped Meepo.
Well,
Just saying.
I don't know if I can pull it off. I've not got a very high intimidation. But I guess if we did it like a performance, I'll go over to Meepo and ask, Meepo, would you be okay with pretending to be kidnapped?
I will do anything I have to save Silex.
Alright. Rhi's going back up to the door and being like, we're not friends with the kobolds. We have one here, which we kidnapped, and that's why they let us through. We put them under threat of duress.
Is there? You give? We sell back to them, yes?
But where's our assurance that if we give him to you, you won't just turn around and attack us afterwards?
You just kind of hear it hiss at you.
How about this? And this will be my persuasion roll. We keep hold of the kobold until we have to pass back through here on our way out. Then you can take the kobold and sell him back to the kobolds.
Roll your persuasion.
Plus 6, so
15.
yeah.
You don't hear anything for a couple seconds. Then you hear a little latch kind of move, and then the goblin opens the door. You see a secondary goblin right next to him, just kind of looking up. It's just like,
You stay. Do what need to, then leave. Goblin, kobold, stay.
the other one just kind of like whispers something, into the speaking goblin's ears and goes, "What want?"
We're passing through to try and find a child who has been through here. We know for a fact they've been through here.
Child. He's like confused by what the word child is.
A young elf.
Elf, small elf.
Yes, small elf. And a fey creature, horse skull.
The other one kind of points at one of the discarded bones of like a dead thing over there. Says,
Oh, small elf, yes. Horse skull, no.
Good to know. We're looking for both of them, but if the small elf has been through here, we need to pass through to find him. His caretakers are looking for him.
They kind of like whisper. You hear the first one talking to the other one. They kind of like whisper in goblinoid for a little bit until the face kind of like looks back at you and just goes,
Small elf with big lizard deep inside. You go.
Yes, we have to. We're being paid to do so.
Alright, they kind of like move out of the way. They keep their weapons kind of drawn and kind of give a sneer to Meepo, but they do let you pass, ultimately.
How many are in that room?
Only the two.
Okay.
So we avoided combat, and that's the main thing right now.
Yes.
That's the important thing. We could pass our diseases along to them. Via bites.
Goblins are actually like super like hardy for diseases, from what I know, aren't they?
They have bonuses to Constitution because they get
dang.
bullied a lot. They got bullied by everything.
They have to live with the rats, so they're kind of immune to the rat plagues.
There are 3 doorways in front of you. There's one up here. There's one right here, one at the far end of the hall, and one. Hang on, that's actually more of a hallway than a door. Hang on. A hallway going down here, and a doorway kind of pops up. The goblin, as you're kind of passing by, says,
Small elf, right. Prison for slimy lizard left.
Okay.
They want us to leave Meepo here.
I'm not entirely sure, because I couldn't decipher it, obviously, whether they wanted us to leave Meepo with them, or whether they wanted us to take Meepo and then leave Meepo with them when on our way through.
Okay. Sorry, that was my dialogue kind of thing. I'm in character. I'm trying to keep them like choppy common, but they're saying you can leave Meepo when you leave, but you're allowed to keep him. You successfully convinced them to let you keep Meepo until you leave.
Okay, so we go to the right then.
Okay.
We're not going to anger them and piss them off while we're traveling through their territory.
Oh no, definitely not.
Okay. You follow them along, go down a hallway, and open up a door to a rather large-looking atrium sort of building, where, sure enough, in the room is a collection of other goblins surrounding a pile of gold. Not a particularly large one, it's sort of a miniature hoard. A white dragon that is remarkably small with very underdeveloped wings, so that answers that mystery. It was, in fact, basically a wormling, an infant dragon, instead of like a full-blown kind of big one. And off in the corner, just over here, I didn't have a token for it, but off in the corner is a small elven child sleeping. Back here, so. The goblins all kind of like look over at you, but then get back to what they were doing. But the white dragon kind of like looks over and addresses you all, just kind of like looks you up and down.
Hey Meepo, is that your dragon?
Meepo kind of like yells out while still tied up with whatever it is Rhee's been using to keep him minded. They begin to have a conversation in a language none of you speak. It's most likely Draconic, given, dragons. Mm-hmm. Back and forth for a few minutes. And Meepo eventually kind of like looks back at the rest. He goes,
So, very funny story. Cyrix says he doesn't want to come back. He would
Wait,
rather
why?
he would rather live as a king among the goblins than let us go around thinking he is our defender or slave, as he puts it. He doesn't want to come back with us.
Well, I'm not pissing off a dragon.
Nope.
Yeah, that feels like his choice.
Yeah, he's a sentient being who can make his own choices,
Yeah.
Meepo. I'm sorry to say that I think that, like, if you can't convince him and you know him, we're not going to be able to change his mind on this one.
I don't think I'm going to be able to convince him, because he said if I don't leave immediately, he will eat me.
Oh,
Well,
wow,
Ina, looks like you're getting another little guy.
He wants to know what the rest of you want, though.
We're looking to take the elf
We're
child.
here. Yeah, we're just here for the child.
We don't want to cause a fight. We're after nothing. We just want the elf child.
Meepo begins speaking again in Draconic. The dragon says something this time in Goblinoid. It's like a different, like more guttural language. And one of the goblins kind of like wanders over to the sleeping elf, kicks him awake,
oh no!
and just kind of like yells at him to go over with the rest of you. The little boy, blonde-haired, rosy-cheeked, a little bit tired in his eyes, sees you all and just kind of like walks over, and he goes, "Were you sent by my mommy and my daddy?"
Yes.
We were, honey.
Oh, okay.
I wanna get down so I'm looking eye level at him and be like, "We're here to get you and take you home.
Okay.
Are you okay coming with us?"
I want to go home. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I didn't mean to scare anyone.
No, don't apologize. Let's just get you out of here, okay?
Okay.
And I'll hold out a hand. And do you want to walk? Would you like one of us to hold you?
I can walk. I'm a big boy. He's
Okay.
gonna like. He's not really
Hold
like
my-
look. Yeah, no. He holds your hand. He's saying that he's like 6 or 7. So like he holds your hand. And it's kind of like having to hold it up almost like head level to him as he walks over because you're just so much taller than him. But he does,
Yeah.
like without issue, kind of like he's still like kind of rubbing the sleepies out of his eyes. But he's
Okay.
otherwise outside of like maybe a little bit of dirt on his otherwise well-kept clothes, he's no worse for wear. He clearly was not hurt by either the kobolds or the goblins.
Out of the habit, Lysandre's just checked his head, his hair, fixed it, made sure he's okay, and
Sweetheart,
holding his hand.
before we head out, have you seen the blue-eyed creature anywhere nearby, hun? Or
Who are you talking to?
the child?
Oh, you mean the no?
I'm assuming yes. That one.
That's what mommy called it when I showed her the picture.
Yeah, we'll go no.
Oh, it only comes at night. I haven't seen it.
Okay, so that gives us time to talk to his dad then. Because we still haven't spoken to his dad.
Okay. Well, let's focus on getting him out of here first.
Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a fight on our way out when we don't hand over Meepo.
Yeah.
Probably.
Okay, I guess Ina, it's up to you. Do you want to talk to Meepo before we head out? And tell him what's happening or what's going on?
Yeah, hey, Meepo buddy, You know, the dragon kind of has a will of its own, and it's sentient, and
Oh, I understand.
Yeah.
Trust me. I mean, we kobolds, we at worst see dragons as kings and queens, and at best see them as gods. So I'm not really going
Yeah,
to fight Silex
good,
over this.
right?
Necessarily good, Ina, because I was
No, yeah,
told
you're
by my
emotionally torn
clan.
right now.
I was told. Well, no, I was told by my clan leader. I either come back with the dragon, or I don't come back at all. So, even if you hand me over to the goblins, they can't really trade me back to the kobolds because the clan's not going to want me unless I have the dragon with me. So,
Oh God.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah, that's not good at all.
I'm either going to be staying with the goblins indefinitely, or maybe. Okay, wait. I have a big brain thoughts.
Yeah, hit me with it, buddy.
I'm
With your big
not-
brain thought, bud.
I'm not particularly large, and the goblins seem to respect Silex for better or worse. Let's tell them that Silex ate me, and I'll hide in one of your backpacks, and then you just get me out of the Sunless Citadel, and we'll go from there.
Oh, you are so smart.
Works
Wait, let me look something up quickly.
You can like hide in my scarf. You kind of match the color, so.
I feel like it's more a texture problem than a coloration.
I mean, maybe they can't tell textures apart. We don't know.
I can assure you we do. We have very
Yeah,
good
they
eyesight.
definitely do.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ree, what are you looking up? Or Pigeon, what are you looking up?
I'm looking up whether I can put him in my ring.
Oh, you're
Yeah, because I'm not sure
You're-
whether
you're-
I'm not sure whether that's next level or whether I can do it now.
your patron kind of container.
Yeah.
Container. The
It
container.
doesn't say anything.
And this is where I'd put my patron if I had any.
No. It's
Oh my
not
God.
yet. Not yet.
I'm sure.
It was a thought. It was a
one of us
thought. It would have been smart.
smaller-
Yeah.
I'm
was-
sure we can figure out a way to hide, like in a bag or something.
Mhm.
Let me. I if you want, I can roll like stealth and see if we can like make him hide inside one of your adventuring or dungeoneering packs. Because I know Ree has an archaeology, like a dungeoneering pack, so I could try and see how well he can like sneak inside of that.
Yeah, I've got the everything bag that has every tool you could possibly imagine. We could try that.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no! I rolled a nat 20. Okay, so he's going to like he's gonna be inside of the pack, and even though there's gonna be like it's gonna be a lot more taut now, you'll be able to successfully convince the goblins that there's nothing new inside of there.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Amazing.
Right, so
This is
so
nothing
do we want to
new.
pretend that he was eaten, or do we want to pretend that we just left him with the goblins in here? And that gives us enough time to run.
Eaton's probably good.
Fair enough, we'll go Ian. And this sounds like we have a plan. We go back in through the goblins. I guess I persuade them that he was eaten?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Just because then even if I...
Right.
And then hopefully
You
we
walk-
should walk right out. Hopefully.
Yeah, you all walk now with Artie back out the hallway, and you run back into the goblins who are at guard. One of them, the speaker one, just kind of goes,
Slimy lizard. No, slimy lizard in prison.
So, Slimy Lizard was the dragon's keeper. Dragon not happy. Dragon eat lizard.
Hey, eat.
Yes, dragon eat lizard.
they kind of like whisper it at one another and speak.
Leave. Just leave.
Will
No
do.
wants you.
Will do. Thank you so much for letting us through, hun.
They kind of like scatter about, but they do kind of push you along out back to the door. And so you guys have successfully now have Artie and now have Meepo. So
The real dragon heist was getting Meepo out of...
alive.
More like getting ourselves out alive. Oh my god.
Mhm.
Those rolls were awful.
I am just now noticing those are from Baldur's Gate goblins.
Yeah,
Yes, they are.
of course they are. Of course they
I
are.
recognize them.
It does the job.
Yep.
So I assume we don't even bother going back to the kobolds. We just kind of leave.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like the Great
Yeah.
Hall, like you can kind of just like slip around the corner and you wouldn't be seen by anyone. So do you guys just want to like immediately get the heck out of here?
Guys, let's get out of here. Let's leave.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Sucks, let's leave.
Yeah, you rush out.
We'll let the
before you
kobolds
can-
assume that we also got eaten.
Yeah, no, you're just gonna leave them in the dirt. Okay, so well, I mean, they're nowhere, or rather, everywhere you went already either activated the traps or didn't have them. So you can either, where do you want to go once you come out of the pit? Do you want to go back to Oakhurst, or do you want to go to Margot's hut for any particular reason, or do you just want to head back to the house, Mallory's house?
I'm tempted to say Margot's.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
feel like we need to talk to this kid.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm tempted to say Margot's because she might be able to heal you two.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
She's like,
That's smart.
she's a
I forgot about
brewery witch. That's her whole thing. She creates, like, concoctions.
that. You're so smart. I forgot
That
about
would be
that.
a very good idea.
And she
Head back
likes
to
us.
Margot's?
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to talk with Artie at all on the way, or do you want to just go right to Maggie's and you'll like talk with him when you get there?
I feel like we should talk to him.
Yeah, definitely talk to him at least a little.
Even if we're just explaining what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. You have the floor.
Okay, hun.
Cat, ow.
We're just heading up to Margot's to get my two friends healed. If that's alright with you, honey. She's like, she's obviously gotten herself to his level whenever she talks to him.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, hun, how much do you know about No.
No. Well, it started coming during my birthday. Mama and Papa, they had a really nice sweetbread for me, and I got a new little sword toy so I could play with the other boys. And then a really thick fog came in, and there was a voice, and it got really cold. Mom and Dad, they closed the windows and the doors and told me to go to bed. I didn't know what happened after that, but every now and then at night, I'd see it in the forest. Sometimes it would call out to Mama and Papa. Sometimes it'd just knock on the door, knock on the window. And he'd always ask to come inside.
Oh,
This poor baby.
I know. Oh my god.
Darling, how would you feel about having a brother?
A brother? That'd be cool. I could have another playmate that doesn't throw rocks at me.
Somebody throws rocks at you?
Oh, we didn't tell you about the fact that all of the village children throw rocks at him.
The other kids
But
throw
no-
rocks
All
at him.
of the village children?
Yeah.
The village children all throw rocks at him and may have pushed him into the pit to
They-
prank him.
No, they didn't push me in. They told me that I had to prove I was brave. They threw things
You
at
do not
me
have to
'cause
prove anything to anyone, love.
No, and that's even worse.
Ever.
Well, I proved I was brave. I went further than any of them ever did.
You were very, very brave, darling.
You really are.
Don't do it again, but you were being very, very brave.
He starts blushing and like smiling a little bit and can't look at all of you when you start calling him brave.
I'm gonna die.
Rachel, don't make us cry.
Oh, that's all right. It's so cute that I'm just like doing biting motions. I'm like.
I can't help but think of like my own 2 children, and I'm just like, I'm going to beat up somebody for this child. I will murder them. I'll burn down an entire town.
It's okay. This time is
Me
not much to
personally.
offer anyway.
You didn't see last session when Rhi got very, very angry at everyone.
Had to be pulled away by the other 2, like literally lifted off the ground.
When she found out that there were like
God.
fey shenanigans happening,
race.
Rhi got very mad.
Well, I can definitely say Lysandra is furious and ready to fight and do because she was literally just left behind. She doesn't know anything about her parents other than they left her. They didn't want her because she was a freak. So, yeah, no, nope.
All right. Do you have anything else you want to talk about with Artie on the way in, or do you want to just head right to Margot's hut now?
I think we've adequately explained to Artie what's going on.
I think we
And,
all
like-
tried
I
enough.
think so.
Yeah, I think we should go talk to Margot, get this plague sorted out.
Okay, you get to Margot's. It's starting to get to the kind of cusp of the evening time, so closer around to like 4 p.m. The sun's just starting to come down to the horizontals, and the sky's just going from blue to sort of a pinkish kind of color. Margot is once again kind of still over her various concoctions and seems to be bottling something as you walk through the doorway. She like looks over, sees little Artie's like,
Well, you certainly seem able to handle quite the adventures, eh?
Hi, Margot. Or, no, it's Wait.
yeah, it's Margot or Maggie the Maggot.
Yes, it's Margot. I was just double checking in my brain that Margot was correct and that it wasn't short for like Margaret.
If
No,
you say
it's
the
Margaret.
second name, you gotta say the whole thing. That's what
Yeah.
You have to say.
Because I remembered she said you either
requested
have to
Margot
say,
Maggie,
yeah.
Maggie the Maggot.
Yeah, I remember her saying that you have to say, and I was like, oh fuck, have I been saying the wrong one? No, it's fine.
Ah, look at this little thing. You did such a good job getting him back, it seems.
Well, we were just wondering, darling. We're a bit worse or some of us are a bit worse for wear afterwards. Would you have anything for black tongue and sewer plague on you?
Oh. You were playing around with a bit of vermin in that pit, weren't you?
Not on
Not
purpose.
because we wanted to. No, definitely did not want to.
No.
Kinda
Not to
jumped
worry, not to worry.
She goes over and grabs one very small kind of vial and another, not really a vial, it's more just like a tankard, and she kind of just pours a little bit of from a keg into it. Puts the keg in front of you, Lysandra, and the vial in front of you, Ina, and she just goes,
You were all just such wonderful dearies when you came by. First cure is on the house. Go right ahead.
Oh, thank you. I do gotta ask, this
Thank
isn't
you.
gonna give me like mind flare visions, right? Because last time I just randomly drank something that kind of happened. I want to just make sure.
I assure you, dearie, illithid is not quite my form of magic. But,
Perhaps.
no,
shouldn't do any, it tastes disgusting, but sure enough, like, it kind of, like, sticks onto your tongue, it feels like it barely feels like you swallowed any. It just kind of feels like it coats the amount of your mouth, but after a few minutes, you can see that, sure enough, your tongue has returned to its normal hue. Lysandra, a little bit of the same. Yours is more kind of like a sweet syrupy, kind of like a grape-flavored NyQuil kind of thing. You down it,
Okay.
and it like calms your stomach after a minute or two. Was not pleasant going down, but you didn't retch or anything at the very least.
Okay. Thank goodness.
it seems you were very successful getting, Artie back from the pit there.
Yes, they didn't know anything about Arthur, though, when we went to go have a look. We asked the
can't
goblins and the
imagine
kobolds.
I can't imagine that they would, dearie. Much like I said, he only really comes out at the appropriate time allowed. And as you pointed out, he seems to have become a Mariluid. They only come around at night time.
I was just wondering what you thought the best course of action here was, hon. Obviously, you've lived in this area, I would assume, most of your life, if not all of it. I feel like you would probably know better what to do here in this situation than I would, at least. My judgment's clouded by the fact that I hate everything that's happening here.
She takes a seat at her little table and kind of like gives a little cupcake over to Artie, who kind of goes over to a corner and starts eating it. Well, she kind of like puts her hand in her head, is kind of thinking. You see, dearie, there's sort of an issue when it comes with that. What is the best course of action is a little bit subjective. You have to remember, dealing with me, I have certain incentives in mind here. Are you truly sure you want to get my points of view? They may not necessarily align with what your standard water deviants think is morally upright, let alone what the Oakhurst village think is morally upright. I just want to be completely honest with you. For as much as I enjoy being in business and having my services be useful, I do have alliances and allegiances that, well, they might get affected depending on what I say.
Are you allowed to talk about what these biases might be?
Oh, certainly. For someone like you, dearest, of course. I should, as I may have referenced earlier, I am a magic user. My access to the weave isn't really from academia. It's more from, she kind of gives a raised eyebrow to you, patron magic? Hint, hint.
Oh, I understood that. I was just... What form of patron do you take? I'm fully open to admitting that I have a djinn.
Ah, and that is where our differences appear. No, dearie, my patron is one from beyond the, under the hill, rather. Off in the Feywilds. I'm very sorry. I thought that we were of the same ilk, what with, well... She kind of like just gestures over to your goat legs and your goat eyes. Basically giving the idea, she thought you were also had an Arc-Fae warlock patron, and she's telling you she has an Arc-Fae patron.
No, it's understandable. Most Fae folk would have a Fae patron. I am a unique case as a archeologist working with one of the universities.
Well, and there you go, dearie. The issue is, my patrons, they have a little bit of a say in how some of these more exotic and far-going deals go. If I'm being completely honest, what I think would be best would involve, she kind of like looks over at Artie and just kind of goes, Arthur, be allowed to return in the form he currently finds himself in. Now, I am aware that the loophole I provided was simply for the sake of fairness, but at the same time, he's simply a child and doesn't seem to understand walking through the threshold regardless of what his parents think. Realistically, physically, magically, he's more powerful than anyone in that backwoods village over there, but his naivety due to his age means he doesn't think he's allowed in the door, and that's the one thing stopping him. That feeling that he's simply unwelcomed. He could easily have taken his place back for the past number of weeks, and he hasn't.
So
This is sad.
it's good to get another opinion, hon, because we were thinking... Until we talked to the father, we couldn't form a proper opinion. But we are not big fans about how the mother has treated this whole either child. based on what Artie's home life has been like from what we've seen. Even when she did get, she whispers this, the child swapped. She doesn't seem to have treated the replacement very fairly either.
I can't really say with that. I certainly haven't been getting day-to-day updates on the poor boy in his new life. But hang on, I need to roll something real quick.
Oh no. Not a good thing to hear.
It could be.
She kind of twiddling her tongue inside her cheek and kind of just goes,
All right, you've been square with me for the longest of time. A lot more respect than I've been receiving in near on half a decade at this point. No, easily more. You know what? I'll give you the full deck of hands so you can make the best judgment from my point of view once you get done talking with the dad. I know for a fact that I don't think he knows the specifics of what's happened. He's never come down and spoken with me, and I have reason to believe his precious wife may not be telling him everything either. You said something about a changeling right before heading to the pit, yes?
Yes, we've mentioned the term a few times.
The boy isn't actually a changeling. In truth, he didn't actually come into existence until just over a year ago, when the deal was made, because he is more of a magical construct being given consciousness. He's not a pre-existing fey creature that simply looks like Artie. He is, by all metrics, Artie just without his brittle bone. And as sort of a well, I have a certain sense of humor. Once the deal was complete and Arthur returns to the Feywild, Artie will take his true form, that of a hexblood.
What is a hex?
Lysandra, do you ask that like in person?
Yes.
And, well, here's the final thing I've been keeping from you that might tip the scales on your opinion of me. Unfortunately, my patron is a hag. And hexbloods, given that one of the few things the Seelie and Unseelie courts were able to agree upon was that hags should not be allowed to procreate, hexbloods are their loophole. So little Artie, at some point in the future, not sure when, not sure what, that all goes back to my patron, he will become a hag, and he will join whatever coven they have that my patron wishes for him to. He'll return to the Feywilds for that. Won't be for a number of decades, but once this deal is completed, once Marie-Louise Arthur returns to the Feywild, Artie will take the form of a hexblood, and well, I just sort of thought it would be funny for the little Lissa to have to live with a child that looks like that for the rest of her days.
Okay, so the situation, that does help with the figuring out what we should do. Because, obviously, hexblood is an entirely different situation to a changeling. It's significantly less cruel.
Yeah.
Because hexbloods have, basically, this is how hags reproduce. There is no cruelty to this, really.
I mean, at least he'd have someone looking after him.
It means he wasn't given up by a different family.
Yeah.
Because this is how hexbloods reproduce. There is no giving up your child when...
That's what we were worried about in the first place.
Yeah, because this is significantly better, in my opinion. As a Fae, obviously, meaning I know all of this from living in the Feywild. And... This is...
My dearie, that you're taking this a lot better than I was worried you were.
Hags get a bad rep, I think. Same as changelings, same as most Fae. Or Fae-touched. I think I've met hags who have been perfectly civil, and I've met hags who have been this stereotype. There's no reason for me to believe what your patron is one way or the other without meeting them myself. So, the best situation here, in my personal opinion, we swap the boy. We introduce the boys to each other. Well, we talk to the father, find out what he thinks. We introduce the boys to each other so that Arthur goes back to being an elf and not a merry and then, depending on what the father thinks, we either take the boy, whichever boy they don't want, with us, and they can live with us until they are old enough to make a decision as to whether they want to continue as a hag or not. Or we... it all depends on what the father thinks, I think.
It also depends on what Artie wants.
It also does depend on what Artie wants. Or either Arthur or Artie.
Yeah, I know he's not going to understand the full extent of it, but he still has a right to
Yeah,
be told and make a decision. So.
Worst comes to worst, I'm assuming that Margot's patron, seeing as one of the authors is her child, quotation marks, might actually want to take them in herself.
As long as they don't go back to that village.
As long as they don't go back to the village.
We cannot leave these kids with that mom. I refuse to do that. That's just a bad idea.
Yeah, this is fully if the dad doesn't ditch the mum, then we're not letting them take either child.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Do you think the dad's even gonna believe us about everything that's been going on?
I fully believe that we have enough proof.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully he reacts in a positive way. And she kind of like grits her teeth and just goes, positive way. It'll be fine. Hopefully.
I just think it's going to be harder on Artie the longer that he is here.
Yeah.
Because as he gets older, his appearance is going to become more and more hag-like. This is known fact. Hexbloods start to look more and more like a hag the older they get.
And this is the only laugh that he's known. Like, we thought that maybe he had a laugh before this, but no, this is the only thing that he's ever known.
He was created for this express purpose.
Yeah.
Is how it kind of works.
Yeah. That's kind of really messed up.
It's messed up,
Yes.
but it is how hags reproduce, considering the limitations that have been put on them by higher powers than any of us.
More like, the mom is supremely messed up.
It's like a cuckoo bird. That's a good way to put it. Like, it's like a cuckoo bird. A cuckoo bird will find a nest that has eggs in it and lay their egg in the nest so that the chick is raised by the parents.
Oh yeah, and then it takes all the resources.
Yes.
And also kicks the other bird out of the nest.
Yeah, that's kind of what has happened. It's not Artie's fault. None of it's Artie's fault.
It's not their fault.
Oh no,
Yeah.
definitely not.
No.
But it's an unfortunate circumstance of how the hags reproduce. So, I think first bet is to take Artie home and talk to the father, because he should be home by now, I assume.
Mhm.
What do we all think? What's everyone else's opinions? Obviously, I have strong opinions as a fae. And a warlock.
You should go talk to the dad.
I agree with what you said.
Yeah.
Really, a situation where we don't have to take either child is the best case scenario. Because, let's face it, we're not, like... We're all single, like, adults living in a tavern together with a kenku
Yeah.
and a ghost. Like, is that a productive environment for a child?
Hey, don't
No.
forget Meepo if he wants to come with us.
Oh no, Meepo's coming with us, I assume. I think he's already said it.
Meepo hears his name and like pops out from the mark. He's like, "Oh, are we out? Are we free?"
Yes, Meepo,
Yes.
we managed to get out.
We've been out for a
Oh.
bit.
Oh, wonderful day!
He kind of like falls out of the pack and goes, "Ha!
So, where are we going now?
That's what we were just discussing. We are
We went to
figuring
our
out what to
friend
do
here
with
to get
child.
our injuries sorted and just have a chat about our next steps.
Oh, fair enough. I'll go wait outside, I suppose, because this place smells weird.
But so wait, so
Fair
you guys
enough.
are pretty sure you're just gonna head back to Oakhurst and talk with the Arthur's father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's our best bet, because we can't make an informed decision until we do.
Right. So ironically, after immediately telling him that you're gonna do it, you just follow Meepo out, take Artie with you, of course, and start making your ways to the village. It's again not that long of a walk, just kind of following the dirt road. So by the time you get back to the area, it's still getting to be evening time. Naturally, it has to be a little bit later, but it doesn't look all that much later. But once you kind of like come through the crest holds, one of the guard who was kind of overseeing the path kind of sees Artie and just goes, "Ah, it's nice to see you then there, boy. Hope you're doing all right." And just kind of like waves you all through. And you head on over to the house, the whole group, with Artie in tow. Knock on the door, and it's answered by a very haggard-looking human gentleman with blonde hair that seems to be graying a little bit. Very like calloused hands, hard-working kind of gentleman. Opens the door, goes, "Hello, is there something I can do to help you?"
Are you Arthur or is it Artie?
Helm. The father's name is Helm O'Mallory.
Him O'Malley? I bet.
Yep, that's me.
We're here to speak to you about Artie.
Oh, by the gods, please tell me he's okay.
He's fine. And I'll, still holding Artie's hand, I'll kind of pull him forward a little bit.
Oh, he kind of gets down on his knees and grabs Artie around the like his back and just kind of squeeze him in a big hug. Oh, Artie, I thought we'd lost you. It's like, "I'm okay, Dad. I just went to go play with my friends."
Hun, do you mind if we shut the door to and have a conversation with just you for a minute? We've found something out that you'll want to hear, but I think it wouldn't be wise to talk about in front of your wife.
My wife? Okay. Artie, your mom's been baking you some cookies for when you got home, so go ahead and go ask her about those. He kind of like rushes Artie in. It's like, "Yay, cookies!" and just runs inside. The guy, he closes the door behind him and just goes. Whenever he thinks that he's going to get a treat, he usually won't leave her alone till she does. But she'll be happy one way or the other. So, I'm sorry, what did you need to talk to me about?
This is a rough situation. How much do you know about the circumstances of Artie's condition?
Condition? You mean the curse? The curse he was born with?
His brittle bone syndrome. Yes.
No, his brittle what?
The child doesn't have a curse. The child had brittle bone syndrome. Your wife has been lying to you about that and a few other things. More important things than that.
Wait. No, she told me that he was just born with a curse, and it was just a matter of the right priest from Waterdeep coming through and undoing it. It was like something about needing to know the right prince of whatever circle of hell and the best god to counteract it with. That's what she told me.
I'm afraid that she's not been telling you the whole truth, if any truth at all.
Please tell me she didn't go to that. Please tell me she didn't go to that freak in the woods and make some kind of whack deal with her.
So the deal isn't with Margot, but there was a deal with a fae.
No. He just kind of like is gonna like start gripping his brow. So what did she do?
She had your son. Your son was born with brittle bone syndrome. She went to Margot in the woods to try and figure out if there was a cure or any way, like a magic or something that Margot could do. There was options, but your wife didn't like them. Fine options, including just taking supplements and things, but your wife didn't like that would be a slow process. And so she contacted Margot's patron and had your son swapped with a hexblood. When he was very young. He was less than a year old from my understanding.
No, he was 6.
He was
Yeah, it was a year ago.
Yeah, they did only a year ago. I was under the impression that it was like ages ago. Okay, so he...
Wait. What do you mean had him swapped? Is that not my son?
So, this is where it's complicated. Hexbloods are created as a construct. He has all the memories. He is physically identical. So in a way, he is your son. In another way, the child that she birthed was taken to the Feywild. And because he has spent time in the Feywild, has become a mayrick, which is a fey creature. He has been transformed into a fey creature. That is the blue-eyed creature that people have been seeing around. That is your son. Or the son that was born of you.
He kind of like leans over and takes a seat on a nearby crate that's like just on the outside of his threshold, and just kind of like is clearly needing to take a minute to take it all in.
So, we wanted to talk to you first before any decisions were made on what to do. Neither child will any harm to anyone. Nothing. They are both perfectly fine little boys. But in order for the original, we've been calling them Arthur and Artie. Arthur, the original, Artie, the replacement. For Arthur to turn back into an half-elf, he needs to come in contact with Artie. We didn't know really what... We wanted to know what you specifically wanted to do as the father who didn't know what had happened.
Artie in there, his emotions and his feelings, everything about him is real.
He is, for all accounts and purposes, an identical clone to Arthur. identical, all the same memories. The only difference is that one had brittle bone syndrome and the other hasn't.
He just kind of like looking down. And he just kind of go. He might have the memories, but he doesn't have the experiences, right?
He does.
He didn't exist until whatever this deal was just happened.
So, it's hard and complicated. Both authors have life experiences, and neither one of them will be the same boy that you remember. Neither one of them.
I just want my son back.
But they're both your son.
That's
what
the trouble. We're trying
to get to you.
So to make sure that you have the full
respectfully, that thing in that house right now didn't exist until a year ago. And however innocent it might be in all of this, it exists because my wife wasn't happy with our boy. So I'm gonna be blunt. I want my boy back. Brittle bone syndrome and all. And I feel that my blushing bride in there needs to get it through her head that you can't just replace someone if you don't like them. Especially if it's not the case. I'm sorry, but I'm sure all these technicalities and these complications is bog standard off in Waterdeep. But damn it, I've been an Oakhurst boy my entire life. Things are simple here. And from my point of view, that Mari Lwyd, that thing that's coming around, that's my boy. I want him back. I can't live with whatever the replacement is. I want that gone. I want my son back.
I thought this might be the case. What will you be doing about your wife? Because this is important for our decision. What you say here.
For better or worse, I've made a promise in the witness of basically the entire town, and in the eyes of about 6 different gods, that I would be her protector, her provider, all of that. And I am nothing if not a man who makes good on his promises. So
even if your wife knows that your son was being abused and did nothing about it.
He's just gonna abuse, like he's like kind of like looking up at you and just kind of going, "What do you mean abused?"
Even before the change, and we know this to be true, Arthur has been harassed, and not just like physically abused, by the other children in town. Your wife knew about this even before the change, and it continued after. The children, where we found your son was in the middle of the pit. Deep in the middle, or this version of your son was deep in the middle of the pit. And for all anyone knows, this is the same child as the one before. So they would have done this to original Arthur too. They sort of coerced him into the middle. We found him next to a fucking dragon. Your wife knew that the village children have been beating and throwing rocks at your son. She knows that the adults know that this is happening, have done nothing about it. She knew all of this and has let it continue. She has not done anything. That is actual abuse. We want to just...
What makes you think that she's going to treat your actual son any better?
Your actual son with a disability any better?
Yeah, your actual son that she didn't even want and try to replace.
We just want to ensure that if we do get your son back, that he's going to be safe. And in a situation where that woman, like where he'll be in a situation that's best for him.
Because right now, no one in your village is. You are not, your wife is not, no one here is.
You seem like a lovely bloke, and we're nothing against you. We hardly know you.
Not. You were an awful human being who didn't even see that your child was going through abuse. Did you not see the scratch? Did you not see the bruises? Did you not talk to your child and figured out what's going around? Did you not?
To be fair, there are in fact drawings on his bed of him having rocks thrown at him.
You didn't pay attention to your child.
Like, we just want to make sure.
The way that I was raised and to do it.
You protect and you didn't. You failed.
Oh, okay.
You were raised to protect and you failed.
I was the only one doing work. I was providing the best I could. I expected.
No, you were not, 'cause the best is protection and love.
I expected my wife to take care of her son. I expected her to keep me abreast of these things. She never told me. I go out at 5 a.m. I come home 12 hours
And you
later.
don't think everybody else in this entire world doesn't do the exact same thing?
And no one else seems to know. He's like kind of gesturing to the rest of the town. No one else in the town seems to know what their children are getting up to in this way, in this fashion. I've certainly never heard a
Because they
single other
don't
thing.
care.
Well, if no one seems to care, that seems to be not the case. That does it.
We're not trying to say any. Well, I'm not trying to say anything against you. We just want to make sure that whichever the children will be best taken care. End up in a situation where they are best taken care of.
He's gonna kind of like rub his mouth, kind of like rub his cheek, and he's just gonna kind of go. I can move back with my parents. They've never actually met Artie. They weren't always the kindest to me, but they've insisted that they want to try over. They live in a bit of a cottage further out from villages, much further south. It's different people. And I'll work on their farm as a farmhand to make my food. It'll make sure that I can stay close to Artie and make sure he's actually being taken well care of and isn't getting mistreated by anyone in that town.
We're sorry that this is so heavy for you. We aren't, and we are so sorry that this has happened. We really are. You can understand. You're his father. We just care. We're just very empathetic people. We care a lot, especially about children. Like, several my friends behind me, I had a decent childhood. I growing up in the Feywild, but some of my friends here had very rough childhoods, kind of similar to what is this that has happened to these two children. And we were just very it's concern. It's a case of concern and love. We're not trying to. I just want you to know that we're not trying to be cruel.
He just kind of goes, "No, I know what tough love is. But how does that sound? I'm not going to stay in this town after everything you've heard. I didn't even know that my son was going through this.
I think
He's not going through it anymore. My wife, let me tell you what's going to happen with my wife. I am going to go to that village and my wife can figure it out for her fucking self. I'm going to stay married to her so that legally she can't make a single decision without my say-so, and I'm not going to give her fucking shit. She can go back to her parent. She can go back and live with her parents and they can circumvent me all they want, but she's not going to be able to remarry for shit. And frankly, I'm going to look forward to the day I die and I'm rid of her.
I think that's best case scenario for Arthur. In my personal opinion, I think that's best case scenario for Arthur. We just need to figure out what to do with Archie now. Obviously, because we're not going to cause any harm to either child. They're innocents in this. Neither of them have done anything wrong. This is machinations way out of their purview as 6-year-olds.
What do I need to do to get my son to come back, stay here permanently? Because he leaves every time sun comes up.
So a mayrick, I'll just explain to you what they are. As expressed in our group. A mayrick is a fey creature that only comes out at night. They're nocturnal. They have the body of a person and a horse skull for a head. They're well documented. There are certain groups further up north have celebrations about them where they'll have a mayrick, dress someone as a mayrick, and they'll run around knocking on their door, and the person will ask for alcohol during the winter solstice. But a mayrick is under the kind of fey rules where they won't attack unless... Though they won't attack you if you talk to them in rhymes. And the way to turn him back from the information we have from a trusted source is to introduce him and Artie to each other. And once that has happened and they have touched in some way, then he will return to being a half-elf. So you don't have to worry. He's not, as far as we can tell, he's not out to cause any harm to anyone. In fact, he knows what he's got to do, and he has been trying to. He's been standing outside your house and around the town since he rocked up about a month ago. So he wants to come home, and it would be very easy to do. We just need to wait till tonight, if you are happy to go through with this as it is.
No, I'll go through with it. He's gonna kind of step up, and he's gonna kind of like walk, kind of like creep through the door, like not kind of walk in, but kind of like open it up a little bit. Take out a small like fisherman's sack, kind of like take it out and hand it over to you. It just says, "Here, take this to the mayor. He'll have your pay for you. One way or another, you brought my son back, so you deserve the pay for the job."
We'll be back again once we've done this to like help with the transition, obviously, in case something goes wrong.
All right. So, question: do you immediately want to go like right to the mayor and like get the money, or do you want to stick around here until evening fall and see if you can just catch Arthur?
Can we check what's in the sack?
Yeah, I'm also
you weren't handed. Yeah, you weren't handed a sack. Yeah, no, you weren't handed a sack. You were just handed a piece of paper that said like it just reads out like the owner of this paper is owed, and like there's a small line that says 1,000 gold dragons by order of the Calisantar family on behalf of then Hilm O'Mallory. Like basically it's literally just proof that you are the guys who successfully did the mission, and so you're gonna get the pay for it from the mayor.
Okay then. So what do you guys want to do? I'll leave it up to you.
I'm kind of worried that he's gonna try to do something to the kid, even if he knows that we need Artie to get Arthur back. I'm really worried about that.
You could split up. You could have some of them stay here and other ones go into the talk with the mayor.
Yeah, I feel like Artie needs protection.
Yeah, that seems like a good plan. Have like some of us stay here, some of us leave to go get this payment.
If anything, they're gonna be treating him really bad, and I think that he needs a shoulder to be like
at the minimum, it avoids Artie running off.
Yeah.
Because if the dad starts acting different, Artie might decide to run off.
Or if it's not the
Yeah.
dad, it's gonna be the mom.
Yeah.
Once
mom's gonna try to
she
do
figures
something.
out that the jig is up. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so we
And
need people
she's
here to
about
keep an eye.
lose Everything. We need to make sure this kid is safe.
I'm happy to do that.
so.
I mean, I'm happy
Okay,
to go
so-
either or.
Well, I can tell you, I'm not leaving this house until I know.
Okay, Lysandra will stay here. Who is anyone else going to stay at the house, or does anyone else want to go to the mayor?
I'll go get the money.
Okay, Gradak's going to go get the money.
Okay, me
Yeah,
and
Grad-
Lysandra can stay here then, and then they can go get the money.
Alrighty.
Ooh.
It's
Yeah,
best that I
I'll
stick
just-
around as well because I'm the Fae expert.
Yeah, no, that's kind of how you. I think that's how you'll frame it. You just kind of walk through. It's like, actually, sir, we're the Fae experts, so we're gonna stay here. And he just kind of like doesn't acknowledge that. Artie, meanwhile, is like kind of pulling on his mom's dress, like, but mommy, he said cookies. Don't I help him back? Cookies.
Don't do this to us, dude. My God.
Gradak and Ina, you guys just head to the big house on the manor. You're met by a very portly gentleman with a big mustache. He's a human. Just goes, hello. How may I help you?
Hello. We're here to turn in our reward from. I forget the name.
Helm O'Malley.
O'Malley?
Helm O'Malley.
Ah, you
Here's
came
the-
for the O'Mallory job. Well, very good to hear. Come right in, I'll have your payment right over here in my office.
Certainly. Here's the confirmation paper.
Oh, yes, everything seems to be in order here. Very good. My, oh my, you certainly did a very good service for us people here. Hate to see horrible families written apart like that, eh? Just kind of like, starts marching, very, like, jolly, completely unaware of what's going on, down by the fishing house, going into, grab his little, like, stuff, and he kind of goes, just like, what do you make of the entire situation, my good sir and madam?
Complicated is putting it mildly.
Well, that's why we pass it along to
It's
the
an
experts.
awful thing that happened.
Oh, well, here you are, heroes of the day, fixing everything, though, huh?
he just kind of, like, opens up. He takes out, it's more, rather than having, like, a big, just Monopoly bag, he takes out a couple of, like, 10 purses that are about the size for 100 gold coins each, and he passes it kind of like on the other shelves, like, well, that should be all in order. If you'd like to count them out or weigh them out, you can use my scale just to make sure everything is as it should be, but I can assure you, the Calisantos were very sure, very good to make sure that all the money was right where it ought to be.
I'll trust you.
My internet just went out for a second. Give me one sec, guys. My internet just went out.
All right.
Oh, no.
No worry. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, we can still hear you on Discord, at least.
Okay, cool. Cause my streaming just completely went out.
Oh.
Yeah, my stream completely crashed. Great. Okay. This is fine. I'll just record the rest. Anyway, hi guys.
Okay, hello. welcome to recording Junie time.
Yeah, recording time.
Worst comes to worst, June, I'll give you my VOD.
That would be appreciated.
Yes. But anyway, okay, so you just gather up your coin purses, and he just kind of goes, well, if everything is in order, I would certainly love to see you on your way, or... Well, is there anything else? I'm not too familiar with renting out adventurers.
No, I think that's everything.
Yeah, I think we're set for right now, but thank you.
Bully to hear. Have a very fine day, good sir and madam.
Good day to you.
Thank you.
While that's happening, Lysandra and Rhi, it is very tense in the household. Helm hasn't actually said anything to his wife or son. He's just been like sitting in a corner, just kind of stewing a little bit, kind of like tapping his fingers against the windowsill looking out into the forest where, like, yeah, the general forest area where the Mari Louise and / Margot's hut is. And Artie, eventually, his mother was able to kind of get him to stop asking for cookies and just go and start coloring. And he actually walks up to you, Lysandra, and he shows you a little drawing he made. It's a crude-looking picture of all of you with him. Except he's holding like a sword and shield. Like he's making it look like he was the big adventurer, and you guys are kind of just following him.
Do this to me.
Oh my god.
Dude, don't do this to us.
Okay.
He holds it up and like just offers it to you.
Oh, I gladly take it. I was like, oh my gosh, look at how big and strong you look. This is amazing.
He kind of like shows his biceps, like he does the like muscle pose, even though he's not flexing anything, and he's like a pretty stand looking child.
Yeah.
Like, and then he just kind of like runs back over and starts drawing again.
Ree's little tail is going fucking crazy.
Sorry, what was that, Arena?
I'm gonna ask Artie. Artie, do you want to go outside and play a game with us?
What kind of game?
Oh, there's all sorts of games we could play outside. We can play tag. How about that? That'd be fun.
Oh, okay. Your legs are really long, though. I feel like I'd lose.
Oh no, you're really fast. Let me look.
We could play.
You're the big strong one.
What's that game that
else.
people where the one person faces the tree and they have to turn around and they can only run
red
at
light, green?
red light green.
No, what is that called in this world?
There wouldn't be an stop and go. We'll just call it
Stop.
stop.
Yeah, let's go.
There we
We
go.
could play stop and go. That's more fair.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. There's a really big tree over by the lake, just by the house, and I can go look at that, and you guys can come and try and get me.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go play that.
Yeah, you guys are in the middle of like playing a very like simple game of stop and go when Lysandra and Gradak show back up with the money. The sun's starting to dip underneath the horizon around this point in time, so it's getting closer and closer to evening time. But you're all once again all together. I mean, you may decide if you want to wait, where you want to wait, how you want to wait, but it's getting close to when Arthur's gonna come home.
I think we gotta wait by the door, right? Because that's where he keeps trying to go.
Door or window?
Yeah.
I feel like the door is the best for now.
We should wait for the child. Definitely. I don't know if it's best to have the father here, or whether we should keep him inside.
Well, I'm not. We've been out here playing with Artie, trying to stay away from that whole debacle. So,
I think it's best we keep the
because
parents
I'm afraid if I
inside to stop
heard
them
any
saying
more
anything
words,
hurtful.
I was afraid if I heard any more words, I was not going to be upholding my paladin vows very well. So,
Honestly, fair enough. I've reached past the point of anger and looped back around. That's where I am.
Yeah, plus, once they have their son back, what's gonna stop him from attacking Artie?
Yeah, that's my thought as well. Is why I want to keep him inside. That way, he can't say anything hurtful to Artie. And
how are we going to explain everything to Artie?
well, I've already pre-staged the idea of brother in there. We could go that angle.
But he won't be able to stay with him.
I think, yeah, but I think we could probably play it like, this is your brother, but he won't be living with you. Sort of thing, maybe? I don't know what angle we can play this. It's really hard.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Remember...
You guys are
For now.
really good. You haven't come any closer in like 3 turns.
Oh, I'm sorry, Artie.
No.
You're just too good at this.
So you guys want to wait by the door for Arthur to show up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Son,
Who
you
wants to
want-
keep a hand
yeah.
on Artie?
Ina can.
Okay.
Yeah, you're kind of like bouncing him on your knee, just kind of like giving him little things to play with, and he's kind of like just kind of tapping his knees, not knowing why we're waiting, but just still
he likes
happy.
drawing, right?
Yeah, he likes drawing.
Yeah, she gives him her notebook and pencil.
Okay, in
Yeah,
that case, he just starts just kind of scribbling. The sun slowly begins to dip below the tree line, till eventually the sky turns from purple to gray to a more dark blue. As you're all just kind of waiting around, you suddenly feel the temperature start to drop a little bit. A deep fog starts to roll in from each side of the house. And a minute or so passes when you can start to hear rustling in the grass right behind the place. And around the corner creeps a very large hooded figure, kind of like turns around the corner. His bony head, kind of like almost through an elongated neck, kind of comes by, and hearing a voice that is exactly like Artie's go, "Who are you?"
Oh no.
We're your friends.
Kind of starts getting a little closer. Goes, "I like friends."
We want to help you.
Kind
We
of gets
want to help
closer
you get
again.
back home.
"I want to go home." You hear his voice echoes a little bit in the wind.
Child, what happened to you was tragic. If you touch this child, it'll reverse the magic.
Artie kind of looks, he's not scared, he looks kind of more confused at this creature. And he just kind of like gets off your knee, Ina, and just starts walking towards him. Do you let him just walk forward?
Yeah. This is gonna
Okay,
happen either way, yeah.
He stands in front of this group of yours and just kind of like hands out, like trying to shake his hand, just kind of a sideways palm out. And the large creature kind of like extends his hand a little bit more gingerly. And as they both make contact, you see a big poof flash of purple and blue light. A large beam of light kind of shoots up into the sky. And when you all can finally see again, the large creature is gone. Standing in its place is Artie with hair that's a little bit more kind of weak, kind of like not quite as full, cheeks a little bit more sunken in, eyes a little bit more sullen. And where quote-unquote Artie was just standing, you see a creature about his same height with red skin and sort of a wooden crown sticking around his head, long hair like past his mid-back, wearing kind of a amalgamation of twigs and branches and grass and every kind of thing, and sort of a tunic-like look. And he just kind of like looks back. His eyes are much bigger than they originally look. And he just kind of like looks back at you all, goes, "That was fun."
I'm glad you thought it was fun, Artie.
Artie,
Can we do it again?
I don't think we can, unfortunately. But
there's lots of other
Arthur-
kinds of magic that you can experience now.
Arthur's kind of like shivering a little bit. He's like, "Can I go inside now?"
let us get your father out here for you, okay? Why don't you come over here and we can let's put something around you so you can stay warm, and let's get your dad out here for you, okay? Because we need to check and make sure everything's fine first, okay?
Ree's gonna walk up to Artie and sort of like block his vision of like the thing, keep him distracted by like getting crouched on his level and sort of keeping him out of the dad's FOV.
Yeah, okay. You'll stand over here with Artie keeping him out of the point of view. Arthur will go with you, Lysandra, to the doorway and just kind of like open it. You haven't been able to hear what's been going on, but the mother, her eyes look puffy and red, like she's been crying, and the dad's face also looks red, but more like on the nose and the bridge kind of area, like he's been yelling. And they both kind of like look over immediately at you both when the door opens, and they see Artie there. Arthur, I should say, Arthur there.
We need to talk out here for a moment, sir.
He just wordlessly stands up and walks over to the doorway and just goes, I don't see why there's much to be talking about. I'm gonna take my boy and get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna let somebody else speak before I say something I shouldn't.
We don't need you to take the other lad. We just need you to say some... I know you're mad, but we need you to just... You know how you talk to children when they're upset? We'll just need you to explain to the lad that he's going to come with us. For now. Just because it will help keep him calm, hun. We're trying to make this transition as easy as possible.
He takes kind of like a big, like, deep breath, kind of like grits his teeth a little bit. You can see.
Remember,
like,
none of this is his fault. It's her fault.
Like,
remember.
Be nice to him. This is all he's ever known.
He's lived an entire life in a matter of a single year.
He takes a big breath and just kind of like steps out a little bit past Arthur. Just kind of like, he gets a little bit calmer when he pats Arthur on the shoulder. Walks over to Artie, just kind of like takes, like, it's not really like that noticeable, but he clearly takes like a double take when he sees what Artie now looks like. But he kind of like chews on his tongue a little bit, walks over, gets down on his level, just kind of like puts a hand on his shoulder as calmly as he can and just goes, son, your mother and I need to do a lot of boring adult stuff, and we think it's best if these very nice people watch you for a little while. Are you gonna be okay with that? And he goes, I'm okay, Papa. They're really fun.
Aww.
Oh my god.
And he just kind of like, again, just kind of like, he's not, you notice he's not looking him in the eye. He's like looking down, but like very clearly looking kind of like on the floor. It just kind of goes, you're a very good boy, Artie. You always have. And Papa loves you very much. Be good for these people, like I know you will. And I'll be sure to write to you and send you Founders Day gifts and birthday gifts, okay? Okay, Papa. And then Helm kind of like gets up again and just turns away.
Rhea puts her hand on
like,
his shoulder and sort of just says quietly, "Thank you so much for that. I know it was hard."
He just kind of goes, trust me. I'm not gonna lie. I might have needed to talk like that. And I think we can all agree. For better or for worse, I hope you understand I'm not the worst person in this house tonight.
Oh, not by a long shot.
He goes over, and he goes over to Arthur and just kind of goes, hey, buddy, you want to ride on my shoulder like you always do? We haven't done that in a long time. You've always wanted to walk now. Yeah, Papa. Though Arthur kind of says very weakly, but clearly excitedly. And he just kind of like lifts him up and puts him on his shoulders. It looks very painful because he is still like a 7-year-old, so it is kind of heavy. but he kind of like dancingly picks him up and closes the door. And right before it closes, you can see the mother kind of looking like she's scowling at you guys, but clearly isn't going to say anything as the door closes behind him. And that will be it for this session.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Marshall, you can't do this to us.
Well, why don't you I'll let you have 2 people you adopted and brought to the brought back to your little camp tavern, whatever you want to call it. So for the sake of just for the sake of ease, so next session is going to be mostly just kind of like letting time pass, because it's going to take about a 10-day for the place to actually get built up, now that you actually have the money for it to kind of build it up. So
Okay.
it'll mostly be RP, so you guys would have free reign to walk around Waterdeep and do any sort of like RPing over the course of a number of days. So if you want to have kind of like more vignettes for each of your characters, so if you want to meet with the contacts you have in like the Order of the Gauntlet, the Harpers, the Lord's Alliance, whatever, by all means. If you want to have talks with certain characters or explore different areas, by all means, bring a list, bring whatever you want to do, because you'll have multiple in-character days. The one difference is one of the days, at least one of you is going to have a meeting with the various guilds as they come through to check up on, you know, meat and alcohol deliveries. And you're going to have to do a little bit of negotiating, so you can decide amongst yourselves who will be the one doing that, or multiples of you can. But yeah, it's going to be very heavy RP next session, so if there's any characters you've been wanting to revisit, by all means, you'll have free reign to do so, and you'll kind of get into the groove of actually having the tavern up and running by the end of it, for sure. So, a bit more just, you know, a bit more talking, a bit more playing around than dungeon delving next time. Sound good?
Nice.
Yeah. That was crazy, dude.
Yeah. Emotional damage. That's what I do.
Emotional damage.
Oh my god.
That was a very good session. Very, very good session.
That was.
I cried multiple times.
I'm glad you
had
felt
to
that
mute.
emotionally invested. I'm glad you felt that emotionally invested.
My gosh, yes. I
Oh my
apologize if my
God.
yelling and the outburst was
No.
too much.
Oh my god, no, the
Because-
outburst was perfect.
Oh no, it was like so
I
this was a
worried.
really good RP session. This was all incredibly
Yeah.
good, like, in character. Everyone was very in character today.
Okay.
Yeah.
You made
I
me
get
start
very into
sobbing.
character, so.
Top form.
was
Top
perfect.
form.
I was worried because I realized I didn't ask like beforehand if stuff like that, you know, because some people are.
Well, that's how it works. It's like spur of the moment feels a lot more authentic. That
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
that angry. You get that angry at a guy who's basically about to be like, that thing's not my son. Get it away from me.
Yeah. Ugh. But
That like
I have RP'd with somebody before who, you know, they were very off put by any kind of yelling, so.
it's why none of us get particularly mad if we interrupt each other either, because that's kind of a little bit in character too. People probably would just talk over each other a little bit.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Especially with planning and trying to like have different points of view thrown in.
Yeah, especially because we're all
Exactly.
still getting used to each other too. Like we haven't known each other for a while. Like we're
Well,
all
hey,
new to each
next-
other. Friend-wise.
Next week's a perfect example to have like, hey, time out on the town, maybe get to know one another a bit more, in addition to all the other sort of
Yeah.
vignettes.
Mhm.
Mhm.
That was crazy.
That was good.
That was amazing.
Emotionally draining episode.
Yeah,
That was
draining.
crazy.
I think we got the best solution out of that we possibly could have.
hmm
Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
And we adopted 2 NPCs.
Julie got to adopt an NPC, and Irina and Ree got to adopt an NPC.
Yeah, no, let's
I'm
be
so
honest.
excited.
Let's be honest. Artie was more Arena's adopted NPC than Junie's this time.
Yeah.
I
People
would
didn't
die
wanna
for
be
that little
adopted.
boy.
But we
Yeah,
took
no,
him
it was kind of hilarious how the whole group was it was just like, are we gonna get Meepo? But then like the child showed up and everyone except Ina was just like, no, we need to get the child.
No, I agreed we needed to get the child. I agreed. Ina would have agreed too. She has a lot of nieces and nephews and foundlings in her circus. She agreed.
Rhi
But yeah.
agreed because she's got a soft spot for kids and she's a fae, and she was like, "This is a fae child. Oh no."
Oh, yeah,
no.
exactly. Because Lysandra was she was abandoned. She has a soft spot for children anyway already. But it's just it hits close.
With
not
Rhi,
being
it's that
wanted.
like satyrs are just an incredibly tight knit community.
But yeah, now Lysandra and Rhi have adopted
A
theirs.
child. What's worse than a Mary Louise?
Predator.
A
A
child.
child.
Boom. A child. No.
Not the child.
Oh god.
Well, I will catch you all on the flip side, and hope see you all next time. Definitely, we'll most likely talk throughout the week as you want to plan for where to go and what you're going to be doing next time. So fun times ahead.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds great.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Good night,
guys.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, just got to decide who to raid. Let's raid Witchy Teacup. She's still streaming and she was on Junie's thing. Alright, thank you everyone for coming in for D&D Mondays. If you're only here for D&D Mondays, I will see you all next Monday. But the rest of the week we're doing Dino Cop, we've got more Beholder to play, and we're going to try and actually start Yuppie Psycho on Thursday. But I have been Pigeon Wishes, your resident Pigeon Fae from the UK, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone.